starting it earlier.
We just start when everybody has time to join, but it's scheduled for 8:45. So, all right, how was your guys' weekend?
I got sick a little bit, so it wasn't perfect, but the other things were good.
That sucks. Getting sick always sucks. How about you, Fede?
Yeah, I'm like getting allergies in this season. I hate. So yeah, I'm
Mhm.
taking some meds for the allergies, but it's awful. I'm sneezing all the time. Yeah.
Why is my team falling apart?
But no, I had a great weekend. I had
To
a
to
birthday party.
to raise again from the ruins.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, I'm still nursing my. I can't do anything. I'm just stuck, laying down, working and stuff. So, I miss sports, doing, or just even going for walks would be nice. So, like, I tried to walk around the block, and then I went like a quarter of the block, and I was like, oh, I can't walk anymore. I had to walk back.
Oh, how long do you have to like stay?
I have an orthopedic appointment Wednesday, so they'll probably do like MRI scan and check to see if I have any tears. But for some reason, it's been acting up the past few days. So um, there was a point where I like forgot I'm injured. I kind of started running a little bit, and what am I doing? So I don't know if I maybe hurt myself. But I am able to. I can get around without crutches, which is good.
Nice.
So let's see here. Over the weekend, there's more blogs. I have my more automated thing going on now. So in Slack, you can give it a link. It'll crawl the link. It'll get the information. It'll generate a blog for it. And then I have it is in Zapier. It'll parse out the HTML, create get the content, create a blog from it. I was struggling a little bit of it following my prompt, even those GPT-4 Turbo, or actually I think I'm doing, yeah, GPT-4. It was not listening, so I kind of keep like updating the prompt, and it loses context. Like the bigger the context window, the more you lose in the beginning. So that's kind of a problem, which is a thing we need to solve when we partner up with UCSB. So I did come up with an idea that I posted on Slack about like MemGPT. They're pretty much just using like RAG, right, to bring in more context and stuff and play within the context window. Our process is going to be a little bit different. And if you get a chance, check out the Slack message I put, where we'll do sparse priming representations, okay, which is like um, assigning like words or acronyms to things, right? So it takes up less context window because it's like an acronym as opposed to a long explanation of what it is. So that we put into something like RAG, right, where we store it in a vector database. And then at the end of the day, we scan through our vector database. We get rid of the stuff that's like not important. And it's just like how when you go to sleep, your brain will put things to long-term memory versus kick it out, right? Which you don't need to remember. So we'll kind of emulate the brain. Well, every day you'll start doing things in RAG. At the end of the day, you'll then do fine tuning on the model to put that into long-term memory. Okay, so and then you switch to the new model each day, right? You just keep building onto the model. Or maybe I don't know if there's any downtime, so I need to kick around playing with fine tuning. But that's the idea. It's just we emulate the brain of how when you go to sleep, at the end of the day, when you're going to like REM sleep or whatever, that's when we're like going and looking at the stuff, seeing what's important, seeing what to store, if there's acronyms that are relevant to your company, and then it would over time Haley would be able to understand the entire, like right now we just have context within um, a thread. With this solution would be context everywhere because it'd be part of the LLM model. And this would also be a enterprise plus feature because that's expensive, having your own model for each organization. So it's going to be more costly, but it'll be just way more awesome because it'll just know about your organization without additional
Are
content.
we fine tuning like GPT or a different model?
We'll start with fine tuning GPT 3.5. You have to be on a program like a private
I
beta
think
with
that's like
OpenAI to get
super
4.0.
expensive.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It would have to be like the Enterprise Plus plan, where it would be like
Yeah.
you have to pay us $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month for something this
Yeah.
advanced.
Fine tuning like GPT-4 is like $2 to $3 million. I don't know,
Well, no,
GPT
no, like fine
3.5.
tuning is like the cost is like a certain amount of pennies per like message.
I don't know GPT 3.5, but GPT-4 it was like super expensive.
I don't think you can even get access to that yet. And I would think that when they get to fine tuning GPT Turbo, that'll be even cheaper. So that's the idea. We're just gonna emulate the thing that works, that we know works, the human brain, to be able to do that, as opposed to doing like you have to store unlimited information inside of a database, you know, the full context and stuff, and having hierarchies of memory and stuff. So I shot that over to Professor Chang to get his feedback. I'm meeting with him on Wednesday, so we'll discuss that idea or if he's got better ideas.
Yeah, maybe
Then,
instead of fine tuning, if we could have like one assistant for each organization, and you can like send files to the assistant and then use retrieval, so we can just update those files. It will be like kind of a fine tuning, much cheaper.
yeah, but not novel. That's RAG. We have to do something that's novel for the STTR grant.
Okay.
I mean, you have to intentionally make it hard. You know, you can't do something easy because you won't get funding. And it's not like me, you, and Europe be working on this. We would have UCSB researchers working on it. So, granted that we get accepted with the proposal. Yeah, but the easy way would be just keep doing RAG, right? But that doesn't RAG with SPR. So we'll see how that goes with our UCSB cohorts. Other stuff, I did do like one little ad that was like $10 on TikTok. Got 4,100 views. It got 261 likes. And that video I don't think is that good. So because it's kind of grainy and stuff. And also I forgot to put the button to drive traffic. So I need to run it again, but I want to improve the video, like make it higher quality. So I'm looking at, I upgraded to the Adobe package. So I have, I already had Photoshop. Now I have a little bit more money. I have Premiere, After Effects, Lighthouse, Illustrator, all those tools also. But I was trying to help my buddy. He's a comic, so he's got videos of him doing comedy, and he gets like tons of views on Reddit. If you just shoot with like bad lighting, a bad camera, it's really hard to get the graininess and the blurriness out of it. And just with using Premiere, so I'm looking at an AI tool that you feed it in, and then it improves the video. So, which is processing right now. It's going to be another minute or two. So we'll see if it finishes before our stand-up. I'll share that. And then, I worked on a presentation all this morning that I shared with you guys. Thanks for the feedback, Fede. It's much better now. That I'm gonna present on Wednesday to the Python group, Central Coast Python group. So, which I try to make it entertaining as possible, but I haven't actually written out like what I'm gonna say to make it entertaining and educational. All right, Fede, you're up.
On my side, I've been working on the fallback to use like Llama 2 if OpenAI fails. But yeah, I'm about to deploy, but I don't know which key I have to use for replicate. I don't know if you want to send me a new one.
I'll send you a production one, yeah.
Okay.
The one I
Yeah,
gave you is like master dev.
Okay, yeah, I'm pushing to master for now. Yeah,
Okay.
because
Yeah,
when we deploy to production.
I'll have my pen. Let me put that on my to-do list. All
And
right.
yeah, also working on my presentation. I'm sharing you the link right now that you asked for.
And you're so like, check out the presentation that I sent you. It's about RAG. It's not about semantic search. You're kind of you're more of a subset of RAG, right? RAG solves a lot more problems than just semantic search. So whatever you want to take from that presentation, you can. Also, I try to make my presentation kind of like on the light and humorous side, you know, go off of however kind of vibe you want to do. What was the to-do I was going to do? I was going to send you the production key. For replicate, right? Okay. All right, you're up. You're up.
I was working on getting ready for deployment to production, like reviewing all things one more time. I created a short list of what else I think needs to be done before going to production. So I think the weekend wasn't very productive, so I didn't finish it. So I think we need a couple days, 1 or 2, to before we can deploy to production.
Okay. And then
That's just to be
we
real.
are pretty. Are we? What's the amount of work left for doing the modal?
For what? For doing the model?
The modal, the front end interface of search.
I actually not working on that. I guess Fede was working on that.
Yeah, the function is there. Just you need to send we need to send the right parameters, and we are not going to show the modal first. We are sending a message like nice formatted, like with all the
So
things.
I didn't play with Fede's interface. This say function, right? It's it, right?
Yeah, I think we can deploy that later if you want.
I
Can deploy
I
to
don't mind
prod as
trying
we are.
right now. If you think it's stable, reliable, I can try to use it right now.
Yeah, if you want, I think I sent you
Okay.
the.
Okay, so I'll check it out today.
Nice.
Yeah, and just try to be available for the push to prod. I did get the Google ad, like doing some small Google ads going for certain keywords related to easy audit. But once again, it takes 4 or 7 days for learning. So we'll see if after it's done learning, that actually serves up the impressions. And I'm meeting with Daniel from Google today to go over it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this thing didn't finish processing, so I'll show it to you guys tomorrow. Like previous, then using AI tools to make the video crisp, sharp, and nice. Oh, and then tomorrow I'm gonna practice my talk on here. So I'll just get your guys' feedback on my presentation.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.